The thought process keeps you on the surface. So you're like a fucking wave. You have no stability at all. Right? You're being tossed. Look. The average man is enslaved by fucking thinking. I thought it just appear in your mind and he don't stop it. The very thought, there's call the brethren and just have a conference and you just there a part of the fucking conference. Right? But with that now, it punctuates your boredom because if the ego is scared of stopping thinking, you know. It terrifies the fucking ego, you know, because it suggests to the ego that there's something going on there that you're not involved in the creation of. Something apart from me. Not apart from you. It's just more than fucking you. You are an offshoot of that. Without that, you could not have been. That was always there. The mark didn't exist in fucking childhood. Because mark is the result of the memories accumulated from interacting with the environment and bearing and all that. That is mark. And all that together is called mind or personality. That wasn't there in childhood. Same here, if you were born in another country, mark would have been different. I mean,
Simba.
Yeah, Simba would have been different. And it is important for mind, but ego will be afraid of seeing certain things, you know, because ego like to look in the mirror, you know, because it realizes a phantom. You never fear for looking in the mirror. But it is important to realize that you represent one particular option among others. You could have been another person and you would still exist. So what is the real reality of you? Because there's some core of you that could have expressed itself in various ways. You're just one way of it. There's something more real to you than you know at present. He's a brilliant guy. He is one of the only guys who have accessed me. I get to know him from the square here, right? Because he's on campus. He's doing a degree, doing the master's, something so. He's a Jehovah's Witness, and he always found me philosophically stimulating, right, and controversial. Right? And we used to know him with me. I used to tell him whenever he didn't understand what he's saying. I say, I've arrived, you know. I've arrived.
See,
once you experience, you've arrived.
Yeah. See, religion can. See, what religion has do is a very brilliant, but religion still arrest them a bit. Yeah, if you understand what I'm saying, you just say religion. You used to say religion just sometimes arrest the development. I remember you used to say that now only police that arrest people, right? And you could tell.
And it's the worst arrest because only you could bail yourself. That's the kind of part is part of it. You're arresting development and you're the only person who can bail yourself because you are arresting yourself.
And religion, what it does to it cages the lion in you, and it brings out a kind of sheep-like person. I feel that, in my opinion.
Yes, because the system is designed to make you sheeple in terms of fucking behavior.
Yes.
Right, because they won't follow us.
Yes.
An independent thinker cannot be controlled, and he's a danger to anybody who is into any conspiracy or trying to mislead or deceive fucking people. Because once you got control, you don't know when he will discover the fucking truth, but he's free to discover it because he's not under your fucking control. And that fills you with terror because the success for your endeavor needs secrecy, the secrecy of ignorance. People not knowing what you're all fucking about. But you see, everybody who's exposed to my mind will respond to differently because everybody have a different level and form of understanding. And I am difficult to fucking dismiss.
Understand? Difficult to dismiss.
Yes.
Difficult to understand something and difficult to dismiss.
If you don't understand it, I realize the problem is yours.
Yeah.
Because understanding is, I give you understanding. Right? They can't dismiss motherfucking they can't prove what's saying to be wrong. And you see where I coming from it. I coming from your source of knowledge with this thinking, how many people know about, how many people can engage in a meaningful discussion about fucking thinking, and that the thing they do the most. If that things you just think about and don't do. And before you do anything, you must think about it.
Yeah.
The thing you do the most is think. And the thing you're most ignorant about is fucking thinking. Get that something to it. You see here what, Now, A man could afford to just sail along in life, because at death everybody does wake up from the fucking dream. This is a dream. This is a dream. Right? And everybody wakes up and realizes, hey, I ain't died, boy. And you realize that your self-awareness is more expansive and inclusive, right? And that there's a certain human complexion or coloration to your awareness that no longer obtains because that was based on the alignment between you, this field of self-aware energy, and the organism. Man is a soul, man is a spirit, right? Using this instrument of perception, which is called the body, this instrument of perception, right? To perceive reality in a particular light, right? To lose the awareness of your greatness and your vastness, so as to rediscover your fucking self. When you rediscover yourself, you're coming to know yourself from a different perspective. You see, the only thing, tell you let's talk about the fucking creator. Yeah, we had a certain level of understanding to entertain that fucking topic. You had to be into ontology, which is the science of the nature of being and existence. And you had to be epistemological, right? The knowledge of knowledge. You had to be versed in that to be able to deal with them issues. When you understand what the word creator refers to, it refers to a force that is so whole and complete that it needs nothing from anything else. One, but there's one thing about it. It does not. It knows that it exists. It understands it exists, but it doesn't fully know what it is. Let me explain what I mean. Because they say God didn't know this about himself. That's something about creation because God knows everything. You see awareness, which is a topic many of you are familiar with the word, but you have never tried to inform that word or get information about it. Right? What is awareness? What they call in God is awareness. Awareness is so fundamental to existence that can you conceive of a God who is a creator, who is not aware? It's an impossibility. Right? Awareness and energy, awareness and motion is the fundamental fucking trinity. No, not energy, awareness and motion. Energy, awareness and knowledge. The reason why I'm taking away motion is because energy is motion. The fabric of energy is motion.
Okay.
Energy is motion compressed and concentrated to an infinite fucking degree. Right? And it is self-generating. But it does not know fully what it is. And it is infinite in terms of its fucking creative potential. It is like a seed. A seed contains infinite fucking trees. Every tree a seed unfolds into create the possibility of one set of seeds, and every seed, one set of trees. Right? And with every tree and seed unfolding, the primary seed becomes more self-aware. It is able to see it from a different perspective. And the only thing that is of value to the creator is knowledge. Knowledge of self. The potential of the self that it actually is. And it needs to release that. And hear what? By releasing that, it changes. Imagine the creator trying to know itself, so it creates. And when it creates, it changes itself because it is no longer the creator that created it, that created. Because it now has self-knowledge. It has a reference point. It has something to compare that first state with. There's a fundamental duality of existence that is ontological, The need for duality, right? Contrast, reference point, relationship. Yeah. He had problems dealing with that statement. You're living in a state of self-ignorance, and I'm telling you that you are God deep down. You can't deny that.
Right, and he watching it like, like Like a man claiming to be God is that
I'm
kind
not
of
claiming to be
blasphemy.
God. I question the meaning you have given the fucking word God, because the meaning that you have given the word is not helping you. Because the meaning you have given the word doesn't show the connection between the God and you at all, except as a creation fucking thing. No, you gotta see the connection in terms of energy and awareness. That is when the God concept becomes nutritious to you philosophically. Outside of that, it's just a imprison. It imprisons the fucking mind, because it puts a full stop
That's
to your
right.
understanding of things that could be understood. That is the
Yeah,
danger
that's right.
of the fucking God concept.
Yeah, that's right. It kind of closes your mind too, and it makes you fearful to even consider alternatives. It does a lot, you know.
Hello. It is doing what it was supposed to do.
Prison.
Keep you in fucking jail. And the fuck up thing about the jail is, you are the prison, you are the cell, and you're the warden. And you determine the sentence, because freedom is your birthright, is your nature. And when him say birthright, nature, freedom is your nature. You are awareness. Even the body you say that is yours is a feature of your fucking awareness.
Yeah.
Every person you know is an object in your awareness. Close your eyes, and where does the fucking world go? And when you close your eyes, you realize you're still aware. So the fact, when you reopen your eyes, your awareness now has a perceptual content, and this perceptual content, with the various names you give the perceptual content, is the world. The world is not what you think it is, you know. The world is not a physical object outside there, you know, independent of you, you know. I'm not saying that you don't exist. I'm saying what you're calling the world is a highly personal experience. Nobody could enter your fucking space and see things the way you are seeing it. Nobody could do that. We need to appreciate, and you see, the full significance of individuality is not appreciated, because individuality means not only biological individuality, but why you have no nervous system and senses. They must be operating independent of mine. So the information that your senses providing you with, which is you seeing me, is independent of me. That is your perception of me. That is your world. I could never see that. If you might look in a mirror, I could never see what you will see. I will see the same chromatic image, but what it means is totally different. Observe, I'm the center of my world. I'm the subject and everybody else is object. Even God is a fucking object that I can live without. In your world, you're the subject. I'm an object. You're an object in my world. You can never be the subject of a subject, the subject in my world. And the universe is fucking true. So understand the meaning of individuality. Your sorrows and your pains and your anxieties, your fears, your loneliness are yours. No one knows of it unless you fucking talk to them about it.
Still, they can't really, you know.
There's a privacy you have, because you are awareness individualized without becoming separate. That's part of the creative persons of power and this fucking quality they call existence. Individualized,
But
not separate. It could be no separation. Non-existence can exist. Because for non-existence to exist, it must have features of existence, which mean identity of its own. So therefore it is no longer non-existence, but something that exists. So you can't call it non-existence.
So you say non-existence can exist?
No, it can't exist. Reality wouldn't permit it. Listen, you see, there's why ontology is so important to understand. You see, for something to exist, it must have an identity of its own. The identity of something is the unique characteristics and qualities which, when configured or organized, represents that being or that existence. There could be no other. As I've told him, I've arrived. What he has realized with me is the dialogue has reached a point where he just can't go no further. Right? Because the fuel he's running on, right? And here what, he can't deny what I say. He confessed just now that he coming to understand what I've been saying about stopping the thought process. He finally, after fucking years, say, well, this is the only way I could see it being. And that is fucking progress. Because he never considered it a fucking thought.
That guy, but he I think he He's scared to separate completely now from
He's still holding
the
on
Bible, yeah.
because that information is still a part of the building block of the personality he's using.
it does take a while, like
He hasn't died.
yeah.
He hasn't died. The belief system say here, you gotta be born again. Mark, listen to what I'm telling you, brother. Hear what I'm telling you. Anytime you experience that experience, your world is never the fucking same. And you reconnect with your authentic fucking self. And you could be greater than fucking me in terms of understanding and articulating the knowledge of self-awareness. I don't have a monopoly, you know. I don't have a monopoly. No. But no one know.
Yeah.
And most of my knowledge came to me intuitively, you know. Just flashes the inside.
Wow.
And then I had to download it and break it down. And it always came at the right time. Even when I used to read it. I stopped fucking reading, you know. I have one book home I read. And he a fuck up man, you know. But
yeah, Savagery. No, or the next
I accept
statistics.
no, Savagery. But
Savagery.
I accept you for who you are. I have a Carlos Castaneda, the
Carlos Castaneda.
This is the name of that one, boy.
Power silence or
Yeah.
silence.
I think it's the power of silence. Every now and then, because in every book I read, I just make my own book now. Yeah, I just take a blank page
Wow.
and I block up this on this page and put it down in the back page. Put it down in the back page. So when I finish, I now pre-see the book.
Ooh. Yeah.
Serious?
Yeah, I feel like I will borrow that strategy though.
Serious?
Yeah. You remember the important points, you would jot down the ones that stand out.
Things that's significant, or you need to ponder further,
Yeah.
right? Where you realize you didn't fully extract the philosophic nutrients contained therein.
Yeah, true intellectual, man.
I'm not intellectual, I'm a seer. A seer can intellectualize.
Yeah.
To be a seer is to be aware without thought. Always come back down to that. Yeah?
Castaneda.
Always come back down to that.
Yeah.